Hi everyone, how is everyone? Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. So, a few things. I had my endocrinologist appointment. I love my, endocrinologist, Dr. Amani. He is so thorough. He's like, okay, we need to do this, that, this. He sure let me have it in my first uh, 3 visits. He should let me have it. He goes, well, there's so much I can do. You need to be a part of it too. So that's why after that, he goes, there's so much I can do. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this and this and this. So by my next visit, I did all that. And he was happy. He grabbed all the papers that I took him, because now I'm getting a habit of going to my appointments and asking for copies of the of results, copies of what I had, procedures I had done, or anything, blood work, anything. So I went and I gave him that, and he goes, this is what I wanted, good, perfect. So today he asked me, he goes, well, what about your hearing? I go, well, how's your hearing? Do you feel it's okay or it's declining? And I told him, I said, well, I think I could, I think I could, yeah, I could use some hearing aids, that I can, use some hearing aids, I need them because, I'm not, my hearing, it's not bad, but it's not good. I could use them because there's sometimes where, I've even noticed like I'm here, I'm here in my room and there's a conversation going out there and they could be talking about me and I don't even know. I don't hear it. So yeah, and and also, he asked me about that Prolia, the Prolia. I thought I was going to get my Prolia injection today. That didn't happen because insurance is taking their time. It's taking their time to review everything and blah blah blah. The people that work there, the people that work there should get a taste of their own medicine. I'm sorry for saying that. But they should get a taste of their own medicine because of this. I mean, I'm still a little bit upset because they denied my hearing aids, even though all the paperwork was submitted saying I needed it. Ugh, it did frustrated me. Yeah, it did. And so now they did something different. Now, I don't know if all insurance are doing this or not, but they found a way to not talk to the person about denials. Because when this was happening and I called them and I said, oh, well, I want to, who can I want the names of every person that looked at my file and came to this conclusion that no, that I didn't need them, while it's right there. And so that's what they say. They say, well, we don't discuss denials. So now they're doing that. So we cannot do much now as to get them to. So that's that. So yeah, it's every 5 years, if I'm correct. I just asked, my TS sisters. I'm asking them, and I also went online to check the TSSUS, or yeah, to check. And it said it's every 5 years. It's every 5 years, if I read it correctly. So yeah, so, and he asked me about, okay, well, what about, dermatologist? He goes, yes, I have an appointment. I told him when it was. They're gonna be remove this one and this one. They're gonna be removing that one, and I told him, and I'm also going to bring up to their attention a little something that's back here, So I'm gonna do that. So those are cardiologist appointment I have, so yeah. So sad news, it didn't go too well, my appointment. I'm kind of like down because my kidney levels are still high. They're not where they should be, and my kidney levels tend to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And so I don't know where that could, it could come from. It's upsetting not to know. I've lost like 20 pounds. I have lost, some weight. And it's, I lost, I lost some weight. So that's going on with my health. Yeah. So going to all those appointments, going to this and that, it is not easy. Even my mom, she goes with me on my appointments, and she goes, boy, I come with you and I know different places, different clinics, different this. And I go, yeah, Mom. I go, because of my Turner syndrome. Yeah. So little things like that. So yeah, I've been walking active more, because I was walking, I've always was walking, but now I, tend to do more. And so, yeah, so, that's what's going on. So we're still waiting, for insurance. It says pending, but we're still waiting for insurance to see what they say. I mean, he didn't put the Prolia. He did have Prolia, the injection to give me, but he said, what if we put it on you and then insurance comes back denying it? So, and that you cannot stop. Once you start, you cannot stop. So yeah, so keeping my fingers crossed on that, So they submitted everything they need, and so mess. Mess. So yeah, and another thing I want to touch up on is something more like I've been talking to this guy. I've been talking to this guy, and things looks good. I told him about my Turners. He was like as if I told him, I told him like anything, like this something, simple. And that is nice, that is nice. All my other past relationships, they were like, really asking questions, and which that's nothing, out of the ordinary. But at the end, after that, they would distance themselves. So yeah, that's good. I mean, talking to him, it's still too fresh to say anything, so yeah. So well, that is all today. So thank you, and hugs from a butterfly.
Good. Go. Mándenos igual. No tiene. Dos sillas.
Aquí está.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. How much have you guys paying? Mommy, what?
I don't know about this one. It's down.
Hold on.
Can you see everybody?
Yeah, but it's on
No,
your
I'm
face
behind
again.
the camera.
No, yeah, don't move.